Hey guys, welcome to Random Riley. Today I am giving you guys a spring book haul. My cat's behind me, by the way, and she won't leave me alone, so don't be too distracted by her. I decided instead of doing my usual random book hauls, which I don't know why I've never thought of this before, like instead of doing like one August, a September, a December, a January, and a mix-up, I'm going to do seasonal ones. But this will mean that my winter book hauls and my fall book hauls are going to be insanely long. So you're just gonna have to bear with me on that. Alright, so as you all know, there were a lot of releases in May mainly because for some reason publishers think that the two best times of year to release books is in September and May. It doesn't make any sense. There's probably some statistical reason, but I don't know. There are 3 new releases. I'm gonna start off with the earliest one, Dark Prophecy, Trials of Apollo. You all know how much I love the Percy Jackson series. I have a problem. I own all of Rick Riordan's books. Trials of Apollo series where Apollo was sent down, turned into a mortal by Zeus because his son Octavian was a douchebag, so he's being punished for that. I really loved the first one. The first one was great, but I stick around for the side characters like Meg, who's the main side character, and Leo and Calypso show up in this one, and they're in the first one, Percy's there. So if you really just are here for the side characters, the Trials of Apollo series is a great series to get into. The first one, The Hidden Oracle, I thought was a lot better than The Dark Prophecy, just because of a lot of stuff that was happening in this book, and I felt like The Hidden Oracle was more funny because in this one Apollo starts to come into himself and his mortal body more, and in the first one he's just upset and whiny, which is kind of hilarious. So this next book I have was one of my most anticipated releases for the whole year, and this also came out on May 2nd. It was A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas, and they did it again, guys. They did the same thing they did with Empire of Storm, where it was like the longest book in the series, but they made the pages smaller so it looks like the shortest book in the series. That just makes me mad. That's like my least favorite thing, is whenever they're like, oh, this book is larger, but there's too many pages, so we can't possibly make it big enough. No, I don't care if this book is it's barely 700 pages long. You can make it as big as the other ones. I mean, I'm holding Lord of Shadows right now. Lord of Shadows is also 700 pages long. See? Cassandra Clare knows what she's doing. Ain't almost the same amount of pages, and the difference, it's just, they weigh about the same, but it's just really annoying and I hate it. Anyway, if you don't know what ACOTAR is, which is A Court of Thorns and Roses, which is the first one, this is the final installment of that series. I've already finished it, and if you don't want to know anything, that's fine, but you probably already heard about it if you haven't. It didn't feel like a last book in the series. It felt like Heir of Fire, which is fine because she's adding on. I'm okay with stopping here with Rysand and Feyre, but the other characters, they're just like, their stories are open, and I wanted her to close that up. I'm still looking forward to the next companion series or whatever she's doing. The last release book that I got this month was something I've already mentioned, which is Lord of Shadows, like Cassandra Clare, and it's part of the Shadowhunter world universe. This one follows Emma Carstairs and the Blackthorns. I'm so happy that I've read the Shadowhunter Academy now because it works a lot better and I understand so many more characters. I'm only like 212 pages in. I know, it's shameful. The book came out a week ago. Riley, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? The series follows Emma and her parabatai, Julian, and they have some rough relationship problems, and they're trying to deal with warlocks, and there's a cult something that's like, no fairies, which makes the Blackthorns, because they have half siblings that are fairies, that are half Shadowhunter, half fairies, which makes them upset in their whole world. I still like the Infernal Devices the best because it's the Infernal Devices and Will, and it's really good, and I really like Emma and Julian because Emma and Julian constantly make pop culture references, which is something that we only got from Simon, and who's my favorite character of all time, and the Mortal Instruments, and we didn't get any of it in the Infernal Devices because they were in the past. What? Alright, so the next book I have is the last book in the Darkest Minds trilogy. It is In the Afterlight. I own the first 2 already, and I got them for Christmas or something. So I bought the third one about the same time I think I bought The Dark Prophecy. This series is really old. It's a dystopian world. A lot of kids are affected by this disease. You either die or you survive, and if you survive, then you get super cool superpowers. It follows Ruby, and she's an orange, which means that she has mind powers, and through her journey and try to fix up the screwed up government, because it's not completely screwed up yet, but it's like on the bridge of turning into Hunger Games, but not really. But we follow her journey, and I thought it was a pretty good finale. There's still some things that I want fixed. There's still some people I want dead. These next two books I got are also by Alexander Bracken. It is Passenger and Wayfarer. I know nothing about these books except for something like, it's like Outlander but for a younger crowd. Well, I doubt it's like Outlander because people just say time travel and they're like, it's like Outlander. I'm just like, Outlander's pretty deeper than just time travel. Really, really pretty without the jacket on. I brought these because on Amazon the price went down by like $6. See, it's really pretty. My friends already like bought this when we all went on this big Barnes & Noble shopping spree, and they bought it then, and I didn't have enough money to buy it, so I was just like, I don't want it so bad, but I own the rest of her books in hardback, and I don't want to buy the paperback, so I'm just gonna wait. So luckily, Wayfarer and Passenger both dropped like $3 to $6 in price, so that was an excuse to buy it. And this is the second one is Wayfarer, which looks like this. There's a ship on it. Every time there's like, you go to watch like Christine's video or something, and there's an ad with the book trailer for it, I'm like, nope, shut up, shut it up, buy sound, la 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 la. I don't want to know anything, don't tell me anything. I should get to it over the summer. Because I have zero books. I only have the Ruby Red trilogy left, and Pretty Little Liars. The last book is for my summer school homework. Yay! It is The Kite Runner by, butchered this name, Claude Hossian? I don't know. I am only like 30 pages in. If you can see, I've already started to annotate it. So far, I really like this book. It reminds me a bit of To Kill a Mockingbird, because right now the narrator is talking about when he was like really young, and it's giving me To Kill a Mockingbird feels, but not as historical as that, I think. Like I said, I'm only like 20 pages in, but I really like it because you get to learn different things about like what it was like in Afghanistan. I haven't done any research on this book. I have no idea how it ends, what's it about really at all. I'm guessing, I can tell from the writing style that it's gonna have some big, deeper meaning or whatever because it's for school. So far, it's like my second favorite reading for school book. The first being To Kill a Mockingbird, and before then it was then it just goes downhill from there. Alright, so the last book I got is an audiobook called We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I don't have it right with me right now, so I don't really know what it is. A friend of mine has recently read this and she had mixed reviews. It's been really hyped up on BookTube, so I don't know how good the audiobook's gonna be, but this is my audiobook that I bought for the month, and I have no clue what it's about. It's about this family, and probably it's contemporary, so I'm guessing it's about this girl and this guy, and they fall in love. But oh my god, it's so complicated. I don't know, but I'm just gonna give it a try and see how it is. Okay guys, that's all the books I bought in spring. That's it for today. This video, thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to see more videos, and I will see you guys next Monday. Bye! There's my cat. Chatter.